Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on Let's Try Out a new brand of 22 ammo. And the new brand of 22 ammo we have is Eley Semi-Auto Bench Rest Outlaw. Now, why is it Outlaw? Bench Rest Outlaw? Well, because it weighs 42, the bullet weighs 42 grains. And the bench rest standard is for 40 grains. I don't know how this come to be. They may have made up 1 billion rounds of it by accident and said, you know, we don't want to melt it all down. Let's just market it. Now the train's gone and it started raining again. I'm just gonna run. So let's test it out. Eley is supposed to be superfluously good accuracy. A lot of Eley brand ammunitions don't shoot through a semi-automatic gun at all. So we're going to give it a try. So we're going to try it against a known brand of ammunition, which is fairly good, which is Federal Automatch. Federal Automatch. Now this rifle that we're going to use for a test bed, there's clear sky right over there. I think we're going to eventually, I'll have to make the sacrifice for my followers. This rifle's been zeroed with CCI Minimax, but we're going to try it here and see what kind of a group we can get out of it. So we're not looking for pinpoint accuracy as much as we're looking for consistent grouping. Okay? All right, let's give it a try. Yeah, get up there and give me a block up there. All right, let's give it auto match first on the bottom target. Ooh, I pulled one out. Alrighty. Now, let's get over here to the Challenger. Outlaw. Eley is known for their consistency in their loading. You know, some of the brands, they don't have consistent powder charging or consistent priming or consistent bullet weights. But the Eley, being the premier target ammunition in the world, is known for these consistencies. All right, let's get her up there on the Eley box. This is Outlaw. This stuff's pretty impressive, buddy, I'm gonna tell you. If you like shooting wacky wafers at 100 yards with a 22 rifle, this is the stuff to use. Jeez, man. Like I said, Eley is very consistent. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
Well, you know, just because it says bench rest doesn't mean you can't hunt with it.
Yeah. Auto match on the bottom, I pulled one out. Auto match on the bottom, I pulled one out. That's
good.
3 bullet holes and 5 bullets in there. Check this out. Woo. That's 5 right there. That's some pretty, you know, if I pulled one, it's this one. That's some very consistent stuff. That's man, that's some good shooting stuff right there. I don't care who you are. Now, is it expensive? Yeah, it is. So, in terms of course, here on YouTube, we don't talk about the prices of guns and ammunition anymore, you know, but it's somewhere in the neighborhood of okay. So, question is it worth it? Well, if you're shooting outlaw, you know, it's probably going to be worth it. You know, if you're out there shooting turkey shoots, you know, where your target has to be hit by shooting through the arbor hole of a circle saw, you know, or you're shooting, you know, small bore hillbilly competitions, you know, where you're trying to hit the apex of a drawn line in a piece of notebook paper, you know, and things like that, where you're not in the official bench rest competition, but on the other hand, you're out there on Saturday afternoon trying to win a gift certificate for a turkey at Piggly Wiggly, you know, this might be your option. You might want to go out and zero up with this stuff. You know, there's a lot of rimfire competitions going on that aren't, you know, the snooty kind of rimfire competitions like they do in RTC and stuff like that, where it's ultra precision and everything has to be just right. You know, there's a lot of 22 competitions at fire station turkey shoots. So this might be your ringer ammunition, you know, something to think about. Well, all right then, that's about the size of it for testing out the new brand of ammunition against the known brand of ammunition, which seems to be a mainstay of this channel and people seem to enjoy it. All right then, like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me no dollar in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't want to, that's just fine, you know. You know, that helps me out a little bit on the algorithm and helps me get a little bit more money out of AdSense revenue. You know, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't care if you just watch this video and no other video I've ever made. Well, go ahead and subscribe to me anyway, because that helps me out a little bit. Be kind to everyone you meet. Have a plan. Check on the old people in your community. Summer's coming, you know. Maybe they didn't have heat last winter. Maybe they don't have air conditioning now. Summer's coming. We don't want them sitting over there sweltering to death now, do we? You know, Bidenomics has got a lot of people in bad shape and not going to be able to pay their light bill. God bless America. We've had hard times before and we've come through them. God bless everyone, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.